Awesome. All right. Awesome. It's good to be live. I'm over here stuffing my face like I never ate before. All right. I think it's time for me to do it again. So like, I beat these challenges before, but when they updated the game recently, all my the fact that I beat the challenges just kind of like was like not like it just forgot that I beat these challenges, but that's fine. Give me an excuse to try to beat them again. In particular, arguably the hardest one is Growing Strong, where House Tyrell is trying to muster an army of a land army of 15 units. It sounds doesn't sound too difficult, but the more you know about this game, the more you might realize it's actually super difficult because, as we're about to see, House Tyrell is a strong house, but it has a couple of disadvantages at the start of the game. Mainly that they don't have any of these stars, which are special order tokens that you that actually help a lot. So there's no way for House Tyrell to actually muster hey, what's up? I'm glad you joined us, or joined me, I guess, because it's just me. But yeah, I love the Discord. It's a really positive community about the game. As you already know, I'm sure, it sucks to start off the game no stars whatsoever. Last night I was trying to beat this challenge last night, and I just got my butt kicked over and over again. I'm very experienced with this game. I own the physical edition. I've been playing the physical edition before I even heard of the show. Granted, the show is like the second season or whatever when I did hear about it. But yeah, I played it a lot. I'm okay at the game. You know, I'm pretty decent. I've been playing the digital edition ever since the beta. I played on the Discord. We had like a little league a couple of months ago. I played in that league. I got third, which it sounds impressive, but it was like I think it was like 8 or 9 of us that actually played in the league. So the first time, I think they're still doing that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm okay. There's obviously there's a lot of better players, but I understand the game pretty well. Have you tried this challenge before? The one that I'm doing, Growing Strong? And I always do the same thing when I'm playing as House Tyrell. My opening moves are mostly always the same. Sometimes the AI in this game makes really questionable decisions, but like I don't know why House Lannister didn't take Harrenhal. I don't know why, but I think the AI is programmed to just basically give the player a hard time. Right on. Yeah. I did all the challenges before too, but like I was saying at the start of my stream, it's like when they did that update, was it early this week or last week or whatever it was, it kind of reset that I did it. It just kind of like, it just didn't like remember that I completed the challenges. So I thought it'd be a good time to do it again. Yeah. Yeah, it's, I think sometimes on hard, the AI will make a smart opening move, but after that, they go off the rails and they do make terrible decisions. So you completed all the challenges, but do you agree with me when I say that Growing Strong is the hardest one? Or do you think the Cersei Wildfire one is the hardest? I think Growing Strong is the hardest, no question. Right on. It's just so difficult because like it's so dependent on the Westeros cards, because like Tyrell doesn't have any stars, so it really depended on them allowing us to muster. My first attempt yesterday, right? My first attempt yesterday, like, it was like it kept like it was like throw like what's it called, the one where the king get to decide, and like they kept deciding to do nothing. We did bid a couple of times, but I was not looking strong when it comes to the amount of tokens I had, so bidding didn't really help me at all. So my current strategy right now is because to complete the challenge of assembling 15 units, I need to be able to place a star order token. I need to be able to place this token here, which I can't currently place. So what I'm just gonna try to just farm as much money as I possibly can. So when bidding happens, I'll be able to get stars so I can actually start building and assembling a larger army. So I'm just trying to protect myself here by supporting. Yeah, because they're gonna attack me. He's probably gonna raid, and I don't know what's gonna happen over here, but I guess we'll find out. Right? I agree, but I'm kind of predicting that Lannister is gonna attack, which they are, and I didn't want to additionally lose any units to them, so I was trying to focus on defending. didn't want to overextend too much. So I don't know what they're going to do here. I guess I could play safe, play Mace, which is my strongest card. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to play safe. I probably don't need to do this, but I'm going to anyway. As predicted, I didn't need to do that at all. The AI decided to be stupid and make me waste a card. That's really good. You're right. I should have played that one. I should have played him, but I'm a little paranoid. Good, our first muster. Very true. Chips doesn't help with the objective. However, I want to be able to support myself. So that's my mindset there. My friend Waves is watching. I saw his message from Discord. Yeah, this green screen is the most raggediest green screen in the world. Trust me, my friend. Let's see, where should I put my face? Let's go over here. Yeah, so the green screen is actually just like a green sheet or fabric. Thank you. 025, huh? I like what you're thinking. I'm gonna do 0 here, but I'm not gonna do 2. I'm gonna do. I might surprise you actually. I'm gonna do 0. I'm not going to be very aggressive because last night I think I was a little bit too aggressive later on and it didn't help me at all. Obviously here I'm going to go 6. And you're right, I should have went 5. I should have went 5 because I would have saved me one. And Waves, since you probably, I don't know if you know this game at all, but it's like a, obviously it's based off Game of Thrones, the books, or the TV show or whatever. But it's like a really strategic game sometimes. I'm playing against the AI. I'm doing one of the harder challenges. I'm just trying to build the largest army as I possibly can, which is the goal is to have 15 land units. Yeah, you were right. I maybe I should have did 2, but I think it'll be okay. I think we'll survive. It's a little bit more complex than Mario Party. Not that much more complex though. Well, I guess it depends on which Mario Party. So, yeah, man. It's really interesting. It's better. Obviously, it's better when you play against real people. But like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard me or not, but they did this patch recently, and the patch kind of like deleted deleted the fact that I actually completed these challenges. I still have the achievement for completing the challenges, but it's just a good excuse to just do the challenges over again. This is the hardest one, like hands down. So I'm not really concerned what's happening way up here in the north because I'm way down here in the south. So what's happening up here, waves, isn't really any kind of bother to me at all. What's the barrel bug? I must have missed the news of the new bugs. I know some of the old bugs. All right. So it looks like Lannister's gonna have a hard time. Something's happening right here. But in the meantime, they're gonna attack me probably here. I think I'm gonna switch one of my orders using the Messenger Raven. I'm doing that just to kind of stagger my marches, so that way we have to do one march at a time. And I kind of want to waste a march, so that way I can do this march later on in the round. So that way hopefully I can see what Lannister is going to do. So I'm just going to resolve this march without actually doing anything. Okay, and they did the same thing, so they're still saving that march. Don't know how I feel about that. Alright. I should have put another march down, I think. So House Baratheon has all their house cards, and they're higher on the tracks because I didn't listen to this guy. And I did not bid enough to actually have a high placement on the fiefdom track, which breaks combat ties. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I did see that. I actually saw that while playing. Actually, I didn't know that was a new bug. Though. I thought that was an old bug. But I think I can still win this fight against Baratheon. He's gonna have 6, so I'll need 7 to win. I'm gonna use Sir Garland Tyrell. So these swords will cause casualties. They have 1 fortification, so they'll lose 1 unit. As predicted. So my supporting units should help me not lose my home. They can do 7. So I'll need 8. So I have to use Randyll Tarly. I get 8. Okay, they only used their 4-1, so great. Well, at least I killed the units, so I don't have to worry about that for a while. Alright, so let's muster some units, which is the primary objective. Things are going much smoother today than it was last night. Last night things were not going smooth at all. I think I'm gonna go. Gotta be mindful of supply. That tells me how many units I could have in one spot. Or I could have 1 army of 3, so I can't put a bunch of units down there. I'm gonna upgrade one of these here. So I'm gonna have to spread some units around so I can muster more units next round, or this round actually. So I'm gonna put this down so I can make some more guys. So I can't place any defense orders down, so that's not a good thing. So I don't have to worry about Lannister, because Lannister, you know, they're way up there now. Their little knight that was there is dead. If I had to guess, I would say that Baratheon is going to raid from this spot. I don't know what Martell is going to do. They might march. And they go before I do. I go almost last. I only go before Lannister. So I think I want to do this. I think I want to raid here, actually. I don't know what I want to do for this one. You know what? I think I will. So I do have the Messenger Raven, which will allow me to switch one order. I do want to do a third march, but I don't know if I want to put it in the ocean or over here. So I'm just gonna put these raids down. I'll switch one of these raids depending on what everybody else does. Okay. So next thing on my radar, yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm definitely taking Sea Rose marches. I probably will take Blackwater as well. That's why I didn't know if I wanted to put the +1 march there or not. But I think I will. Because sometimes the AI would do stupid things over here in their with their ships, and if they were gonna leave themselves open, maybe I would want to attack. But that was hypothetical, I guess. I'll go ahead and do the +1 march here, and I will take both Sea Road and Blackwater, because I will need the barrels. So they're raiding each other over here. Doesn't really affect me. I will raid this support order, but I don't think it's going to matter at all. Okay, they're not marching. Not marching. That's weird. I don't know why Baratheon is wasting their turns. They haven't even took King's Landing, which is weird. The AI is bad. So I'm gonna take Sea Road marches with that one. And I'm gonna strain these marches and move some units around. Oh, the AI is actually right over here. I think last time I was playing this challenge, I don't think I remember Baratheon and Martell fighting very much. But maybe I was too preoccupied worried about my own stuff to even notice. I'm glad that he used patch face on Martell and not me. Patch face makes you just discard the house card based off whatever Baratheon chooses. I'm surprised he didn't choose Red Viper, which is Baratheon's, or which is Martell's highest card. Probably because he wants. Probably because he wants him to use it on me. Alright, spread my units out. So which will allow me to muster a lot more units. Yeah, this is going much smoother than yesterday, because yesterday was not going smooth at all. Like, it's round 5, I got 10. I got 10 units, only need 5 more. This is going pretty well for me. What do you think, Free... How do you pronounce your name? Freak? What do you think? Should I bid? Or should I just collect tokens? Should we bid on the tracks? I think collecting tokens would be a bad idea, actually. I think the choices here are either bid or no effect. Nothing? I dig it. I dig nothing. Because, I do have 9. Baratheon does have 10 tokens, so bidding would be too close to call. And I'm first on the Raven, and that's all that really matters right now, so I dig it. Nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 for the Wildlings. And what's happening right now, for those who don't know, the Wildlings are a constant threat, and so there's cards that comes up at the start of every round that decide whether or not the Wildlings attack. They also attack automatically in this symbol here, that little mammoth symbol, like skeleton symbol. Pops up a couple of times, it makes them go higher, and if it ever gets to 12, they attack automatically. But this time they're attacking because one of these cards here came up. And basically the collective houses of Westeros have to beat their number by offering up their influence tokens, by supporting the wall with their collective, like, you know, influence and power. Basically you're just paying. It's kind of effectively like paying the Wildlings off to not kill everybody. Even though that's not really what it is anymore. It's really just supporting the wall, but whatever. But for the sake of this game, we just have to beat this number here. And the person who bids the lowest, they sometimes have the most, you know, they'll get punished the worst. But if you win, whoever bids the highest will get a bonus. I'm just gonna bid 2. I'm not trying to win. That would have been helpful for us to be increasing the supply track, but I'm fine with not getting that. All right. If you haven't noticed, what I've been doing is I'm always leaving like one person, like, in one of my strongholds to, you know, so the next round I can get like the most out of the buster. So this round I'm gonna move 2 of these guys, leaving 1 unit in Highgarden. So I'll probably have like 2 or 3 guys here in Old Town. The next round I'll be able to muster here in Highgarden. That's how I was able to beat this challenge last time. I could take Kings. I could. I really could, actually. I was thinking about that. You know what, dude? I'm doing it. I'm taking King's Landing. Baratheon is like never gonna do it, so I have to. It's just too good of a stronghold to be empty. They're probably gonna raid that, but that's what I'm doing. I don't think I'll use this -1 march here in the three towers, but I might want to just to kind of, you know, just a waste of turn just to see what everybody else does. Stall for time. I think I like this. I think I like what I have down here. I have a nasty habit of like placing my orders down way too quickly. Alright, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the support thing. One of these are probably gonna raid, the other one's probably gonna march. So this support here is probably gonna be gone. They're gonna raid here, but they might end up being distracted by these two. I'm kind of worried about Lannister's 3 knights here. That's a lot of combat strength that might come down here, but whatever. They might just fight Greyjoy. Baratheon probably going to have a march order here and a march order here, but they probably won't use it like they did last round because the AI is stupid sometimes. So I think this is pretty good. I think I feel pretty confident about what I have here so far. As predicted. Okay, but they're raiding there instead of marching. Lannister or Baratheon only has 1 march. That's not. Oh wait, they have another. They have other units up here. Okay. So I didn't notice that. So they might be doing some big things. However, they won't be able to reach King's Landing because they don't have a ship in the Bay of Ice. So I don't have to worry about them at all. Only from here, but they're not gonna do anything. I'm gonna look at the Wildlings card. So, for those who don't know, when you're #1 on the King's Court track, you can do this ability once around where you can either switch an order or look at the top of the Wildlings deck. I'm gonna look at the top of the Wildlings deck and see what's coming up. Okay. So with this one, I would probably want us to lose that because when they attack again, that's gonna be annoying. We don't have to worry about that right now, anyway. Man, this is going really well. I might get this first try tonight. They're just canceling their marches too quickly. I can't even pan over to see like what's happening. It's like the AI knows that nothing that they do matters, and it's all about me. Only if real life is like that. I'm just gonna waste time there. So this is not ideal because they have the Sir Viper, or the Red Viper, they have Ouroboros Sand, and they have Navira Sand. So that's 3 cards that could cause me to lose one of my units, which is against my objective. I am gonna go ahead and use Marjorie to try to defend, so hopefully they'll use one of the ones with 2. I mean with 1. and they used the worst card to ever use on attack. They used Ariana, which is a really good defensive card. That's a very good defensive card they wasted. Not a very good offensive card at all. Yeah. I totally thought they were gonna play Red Viper. Totally thought that was gonna happen. I need to spread my units around. I really don't want to sacrifice this footman, because I might have to. I might have to sacrifice this footman. Because I really want to have one unit there. Well, I guess what's the reason to do that? There's no reason to do that. I'm not gonna do that. So the knight, obviously the knight who just lost that fight, they can't march again. But these can. I'm actually gonna take the Kingswood and then take King's Landing. I just don't want to have to worry about Baratheon being right there. Do I have 6? Yeah, I'll have a lot. And it's a take Durnus Marshes. You think I should take Durnus Marshes? Sure. I mean, I see the logic in that. That way he won't be raiding me next time. But I really wanted the King's Landing. But it's fine. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna, yeah, you're right. I'm going to I want a Loras all the way down here. Especially since he wasted Ariana, so there's nothing preventing me from doing this. I'm gonna march again so I can reset my cards. This might actually come back and bite me, but we'll see. Because he might use Sir Viper. But he didn't. So a lot of stuff happened just right there if you don't know the game. So Sir Loras, which is this card I played, it allowed you to use that same march order again. And so I used that march order again to march to kill his defeated knight. And then the way I won that combat, I used the Queen of Thorns, which is a really interesting card that allowed you to remove one of the adjacent order tokens. So I took the support that was here. So that a defeated unit can't defend. They don't have any combat strength. So I was able to catch the AI off guard and win that fight easily. Alright. Yeah, I needed both knights to win just in case he used... He could have used Red Viper and won that. Because he would have won ties. Alright, I really think this is a good time for bidding though. What do you think? It would be helpful to go first so I can, you know, do a quick attack so I can reset my cards. And also being higher up on these tracks would be helpful. Yeah. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. Alright. I'm gonna go 3, 4, 5 probably. Wait, does that math add up? No, that math does not add up. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3, 3, 4. No, wait, 3, 3, 2. Okay, over big. Agree. Alright, I just need to go 3 for this. I really just need to worry about Martell. I'm not worried about Baratheon right now. But I beat Baratheon too. So when you're king, you get to break all the ties when it comes to bidding. So these 3 players these 3 houses tied. I don't feel passionately really about any of this really. I think Greyjoy is really strong, so they can be here. I don't think this matters. Okay, so there's a good chance that I won't get the Raven this time because I think one of these other houses will try to take it. Probably Stark if I have to guess. But I'll go ahead and go all in just in case they don't. I didn't have to go all in. I could have bid 3 and 1. Okay, I don't want Martell to have stars. But all I can do is just take one of them away. This doesn't matter. Alright, things are looking really good. Things are looking pretty good. I think I have a muster here. Alright, I think I want to reset cards off of Baratheon because Baratheon doesn't have a lot of swords. Lannister, of course, has Tyrion, which can make me not reset cards. And they have Sir Gregor, which has can cause a lot of casualties. So my best bet is to use a -1 march here against Baratheon. Actually, I think I'll do it here. I really wish we had +1 marches this round, but those stupid cards won't let us do a +1 march. The Rains of Autumn. Soldiers don't like marching in the rain, apparently. So that would be. So I would want to put them +1 march here, probably. This is going to be a very defensive round, I think. Okay, so I'm thinking, I think they're gonna do the same thing here, where they put out March, but they don't actually march. I'm just using this March just to reset my cards, so I won't be so vulnerable. So once once you use your last card, you get all your other cards back. I'm gonna raid here. Maybe I'll attack here. I just kind of need to spread my units around. The supply is becoming an issue at this point. I need more land spaces. I really wish that we had an extra march, but we don't. But we'll just adjust what we do have. Okay, so this is, I see a little bit of a dilemma here, because actually no, I don't see a dilemma. This doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not worried about it, because I want to raid this support order, so that way taking these units out with these guys will be easier. I definitely need to do that because I need more space. I need to expand because supply. I can't have all these units bunched up anymore. I need to spread them out. But yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna let it ride. Alright, so I'm gonna rate that. And this order gets raided, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Because nobody's attacking me. I guess they can be attacking me from here, but I'm not worried about it. So that's not doing anything anymore. Stark raided their defense, but I don't know why they did. Nobody can attack them. Literally nobody can attack them. The AI is so dumb in this game. Alright, so I'm gonna attack Baratheon to reset my cards here. They're just the safest house to do that on, especially since they don't have pack base, so I won't even lose the card. There's literally no risk. I mean, I gave them a free night, I guess, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. They're just wasting their marches. They're not even trying to stop me at this point. It's so weird because, like, last night the AI just kept attacking me the whole time. Like, I don't know what I did this time to make the AI decide not to attack me. But they don't seem interested at all. Alright, so I don't want to get Doran, but I'm gonna get Doran. There's nothing I can do to stop that. Because they're gonna play that on when I attack. And I have to attack to spread out my units. I just got to. There's no other way. I got the barrel bug, you said? Oh yeah, they used did I use a... Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot how to count. I forgot how to count. Oh, what the hell's wrong with me? I forgot how to use basic math. Oh my god, that's funny. Alright, well. Oh my god. I forgot how to use basic math. What the hell? That's hilarious to me. And I wasted my best card. That's funny. I forgot basic math. I needed all 3 units. I couldn't leave any units behind. Oh my god. That was so dumb. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. I can still technically win. I can still technically do this. Things were going... Yeah, I got a lot of space for muster now. Thanks to the supply and also losing 2 units for no reason at all. Stupid. Oh my god, I can't believe that I forgot basic math. Oh man, I knew I needed all 3 units. I just left one behind because I didn't have any power tokens. I really wish I did now. It's okay, I'll get my revenge. Oh man, I'm so disappointed in myself right now. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Alright, this time I'm gonna use basic math. I wonder if I should make a play for King's Landing right now. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I can still win. These were going so well too. Like it was going too well. Oh my god, that's funny. What am I want to do here though? I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe I want to take King's Landing, I think. Right. You're right, I should play a little more, I should be more defensive. I won't take any unnecessary risks. I'll keep everything close. Close to home. Yeah, I'll just hopefully defend there. I like the setup. They're not gonna do anything again. If they do, they know they can't toss any casualties. But I can defend against their. One little sword. They're not gonna do anything. They're not gonna do anything. I'll rate that same support that's gonna be there, and I'll actually take. I'll take Starfall this round just to spread units out. I'll be able to stagger marches too, so they. Oh man. Yeah, so we'll muster 2 units there. That'll give us 13, and then next round we'll muster 2 units here in Highgarden, and we should be fine. We'll be golden. All right, let's do it. This time I'll remember the count. I'm gonna count like multiple times before I confirm any orders. Oh man, that's. So I'm gonna rate this. Alright, I really need to keep that support here. Well, I guess I don't, because nobody's attacking me. Let's make it just a security support at this point. They have 3. Okay, I'm gonna get Doran. I don't want to get Doran though, because they might take my stars, which would make me lose. So I guess I shouldn't attack. I should take no action toward Martell this round. Actually, I should actually take King's Landing. I think that's the play. King's Landing is the play. Actually, I have enough supply. I don't have to attack anybody. I can just spread my units around and still win. I don't have to take anybody out. I can just move some units around. That's all I have to do is just move some units around. It'll be fine. No violence necessary. I'm gonna win this war game by not participating in war for 2 rounds. There's a message in that somewhere. I don't know where, but it's somewhere in there. There's a message. Yeah, I'm just gonna... This is the play. This is the smartest move. Just like hanging back and let my enemies kill themselves. I'm glad I'm getting done with this challenge. I think I'm gonna go like a real 6-player game, maybe. If there is one. I mean, you know, this is the player base in this game, so hit or miss. Oh yeah, I just gotta not lose any units and we're golden. Oh, that's it. We win. We win. Game over. Oh man, I was worried for a second that I wasn't gonna be able to complete this stupid challenge. I beat this challenge before. I have completed the challenge before. There is a Discord for organizing games. That's where this fine gentleman here that's been advising me heard about the stream from there because I posted it that I was playing. None of this matters. I already won. Yeah, it's harder. It's hard to find a game at night because a lot of the players are either European or on the West Coast or on the East Coast, and I'm on the West Coast, so it's sometimes difficult for me to join games with them. I have to like play like immediately afterward. Yeah, at this hour, I just gotta like hope to get lucky. Play with some real people. Yeah, none of this matters. It doesn't matter. I already won, guys. And if I never play House Terrell again, I will be okay with that. I mean, they're a good house. They're a really strong house. I've been playing at them a lot recently. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, let's look and see what's on the lobby. So there's 2 people online. So I think I'm just going to. I can play a different game, or I can. My favorite house. I don't know. Like, I think I have the most wins as Baratheon. But yeah, I say Baratheon. They just have really good positioning. Tyrell's not the worst house. They're, well, actually, they might be. Actually, they just have really shit positioning. Being right next to Martell is a huge disadvantage because, like, Martell will have Doran, and so they're gonna be below. They're gonna be bottom on the tracks on like all the time. They start off like low on everything except for fiefdoms, but that doesn't matter if they don't have the sword, really. So, but Tyrell can be a fun house to play, especially when you can use Sir Loras, use the Queen of Thorns, and also Mace. Those are really good cards. Those are some of the best cards in the game. I think it's just mostly positioning with them. I don't know if Martell's the best house, but they're a strong house. They're a strong house for sure. Alright, I don't want to play as Tyrell though, because I've been playing him a lot recently, so I'm gonna make sure AI is gonna be Tyrell. Actually, I'm probably gonna. Should I play with the expansion? No, I'll do a base game. Yeah. Stark is pretty fun to play as too, because you can just keep using Eddard over and over and over again. Okay, I'm Martell. I'm just destined to be in the South today. So for those who don't know, like, this is the AI on hard is probably only going to be good for like one round, maybe 2. After that, they're going to be off the rails crazy. But it's a good way to waste time, I guess, and just to kind of like show off the game a little bit, some of the mechanics. In the Discord we had a little, the tournament we did a couple of months ago. The last game, I think I was like Greyjoy, and then the Stark player ended up winning, and he actually won the tournament too. So in the right hand, Stark can be pretty dangerous, but Martell is good because they just cause a lot of casualties. With Arianne and Martell, you can never lose like Highguard. I mean, sorry, you can never lose Sunspear because, like, it's over. And Doran is just, I mean, he's just really good. He's a really good card. So this is my go-to opening moves for Martell. This is what I always do. What do you think of this play? This is what I always do with Martell. I always +1 march out of here. I always do first round, get him 1 measly token and then mustering. Obviously Martell's biggest drawback is that sometimes it's really hard to farm for power tokens. Yeah. Okay, cool. Some people do a lot of weird things. I've seen some really weird opening moves for Martell. I've seen a -1 march out of Sunspear, which is just asking for Baratheon to take your waters every time. I mean, playing against the AI is unlikely to do that, but I mean, a real player who's really aggressive might actually take advantage of a Martell player who does that. I think the only house that has like the most scariest openings is Lannister, because they're next to Greyjoy, so strong at the start of the game. Yeah, it's it can feel very king making, like when you're playing as Greyjoy. But you have to be flexible. You can't tunnel vision. You have to be like, okay, I need to stop attacking Lannister and focus on Stark now, or vice versa. Some Greyjoy players get that, but I mean, who's not guilty of like getting tunnel vision as Greyjoy? I definitely have been before as well, but the veteran Greyjoy players knows to like not get tunnel vision. So there's a particular strat with Martell that's pretty cool. It's like what you do is focus on ships and just taking Shipwrecker Bay and West Summer Sea and just hold it for the whole game. But I don't think I want to do that strat right now. I think I want to just keep it simple. Lannister is a fun house to play as. I think Lannister actually is a really strong house in 3-player games. I don't know if you ever played a 3-player game. Not with like 3 vassals. I mean like 3-player proper, where there's only 3 houses. In that situation, Lannister is definitely more of a contender, because like you don't have to worry about Greyjoy. You can take all these. You can't take Pike in a 3-player game, but you can take River Run, you take Seaguard, and you just build a large army, and you have like the most supply, a large army, and it's just good. It's just a good time. Lannister in 3-player games. Lannister's cards are like definitely the funnest, I think. Like, I really like Tyrion, obviously. Just canceling your opponent's house card is really good, especially if it's the last one. And it's a shit card too, just make him keep it for a little while. It feels so good. And also Sir Kevin is pretty fun too, if you could actually catch a newbie off guard with that one. And it's pretty fun. And obviously Cersei, like removing anything, anytime you can take away somebody's orders, it's just really good. It's just kind of difficult sometimes to win with this card. But yeah, when you pull it off, it's really cool though. Yeah. I'm gonna lock down my little peninsula before I be too aggressive. It is just the AI, but I don't want to crash and burn live on Twitch. I did enough of that yesterday, actually. For sure. Yeah, because like you can. It's like Queen of Thorns on steroids, because you can remove any card. Like you remove any card in the on the board. I mean, in any border on the board, if you win. It's just hard to win that fight though with a 0, you know. Yeah, with Lannister you don't ever have to worry about barrels. It's like the biggest advantage for Lannister. Yeah, a little bit of for Tyrell too. You just don't, just having 2 barrels in your home, it's so strong. And then they have easy access to barrels. I only worry about barrels when it feels like I'm only worried about barrels when I'm playing as Baratheon and Stark. Actually, with things currently as they are, I think I might actually take West Summersea right now. Actually, just seems like the right time to do so. Even though it's only round 2, and I literally just said I wasn't going to be too aggressive, but here I am being too aggressive. Well, they can have a hard time with barrels if Martell gets all in their stuff, which this Martell player plans on doing right now. I think if you're playing against a really good Lannister player and you're Tyrell, you might have a hard time with barrels just because you're not going to have C-Road. Like, Lannister's going to hold C-Road marches the whole time. And they're going to try to get Blackwater too, so you'll have a really hard time with barrels. Especially since you'll be fighting over the Princess Pass and Starfall with Martell probably, or potentially. I think I'm gonna take this pretty simple. I'm predicting that I don't think the AI is gonna use their strongest card. They're gonna think I'm gonna use I think they're gonna use like one of their ones or something. But the AI is so easy to get. It's definitely regrettable. Let's see if there's any. I'm gonna save it next to this and just see if there's any live games going on. There's a couple. Now the question is, how late do I plan on staying up? Because if I jump on one of these, it's probably going to take 30 minutes or so before a game even starts. And then after that, the game's going to last for like 2 hours. If one of these rooms were already at like at 5, I would start the game. I would jump in, but I'm already running on empty. So I think I'm just going back to my skirmish. Maybe tomorrow I'll jump on earlier and see if I can get a game on Discord, a Discord game, and maybe I'll stream that. It's been a long week at work and stuff, so I think I need to sleep tonight, especially with a kid. Our baby is having an interesting time sleeping at night, so I'm like tired all the time. I really wish you didn't do that, Baratheon. Really wish you didn't do that. I'm just gonna stall for time to see what Bradley's gonna do with that +1 market. Yeah, man. Thanks for keeping me company and chatting with me. How do you pronounce your... Am I pronouncing your username correctly? Freak? Is that it? Freak? Something that doesn't really happen very often in real games. Baratheon rarely comes down so low, like to the bone way. It's just kind of weird to see the AI do it so often. Say it however I want, okay? I don't know why Baratheon decided to come down here. A lot of weird things is happening. There's no game like an AI game though, because like some of the decisions they make is just, you'll never see that in a real game. Unless you're playing with people who just literally don't know how to play. Not to shame anybody who doesn't know how to play, but just the AI should know how to play. Alright, let's see what Wildlings have in store for us. Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's my understanding about YouTube is pretty basic. I mean, you can just do what I'm doing, the stream, and then just record the stream, and then just upload it to YouTube. The funny thing about YouTube is that there's tutorials on YouTube how to do everything. So there is I don't know if that's a good idea though. That +1 support there. It would be useful to have something like that if there's not already videos about the houses. I know that there's a lot of forum posts, there's a lot of like Reddit posts about like strategies for each house. There's a lot of that, especially on Board Game Geek, obviously, but on other websites too. I know I've seen stuff like that on the internet, but I haven't seen many videos about it. I've seen some videos of people playing the board game live, but none that was like a traditional tutorial. I really should have thought about that since I'm trying to like create content. I should have thought about doing such a video. True. Yeah, they don't go into super a lot of depth. I think I wanna take Shipbreaker's Bay. I think I wanna do that now. I want to take Shipbreaker's Bay. I think I will lock down the seas over here. Yeah, man, but you should definitely like if you get the urge to view that video, you should definitely do it. Or somebody like me do it or something. But even if I do, or anybody else does, you know, you have your own strategy, you have your own like opinions about the houses, so you should definitely go for it. I would want to watch it if you do produce that video. Just go ahead, send a link my way because or tag me on or add me on Discord when you post it, because I would definitely want to see it, because I feel like I'm pretty good at this game, but there's still, you know, I still got some learning to do. There's still some tricks I'm sure I don't know. So obviously what I'm thinking here is Lannister Baratheon will just use Saladin. Yeah. Of the games that I've seen where Tyrell actually did win, they did actually take Sunset Sea. One of those times I was Greyjoy too, so I remember that very very well actually. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to take Shipbreaker Bay. I don't think I will. I think Baratheon will use Saladin. But even if they do use Saladin, I think I'll still win, right? Yeah, I'll still win because I wouldn't beat them, so yeah. And apologies for stuffing my face here, but I'm a very snacky mood right now. Right. Yeah, yeah, basically, that's something that I don't hear people talk about a lot. Because you can totally Sir Loris. I can turn that game down a little bit. Is that better? Son, bro. I always feel like I'm too loud, so that's kind of funny. Cool. Thank you for letting me know. I have no idea how any of this sounds, so any feedback will be appreciated. Alright, so I'm pretty sure Baratheon's going to use Saladin. I mean, if it was a human player, that's what they would want to do that. However, in this situation they wouldn't, because I would win this. Cause I used a +1 march. They would only have 4. I use my 3 and I would win that. However, if they use their 4, they'll have 7. So I need to use my 4 as well. Easy. Thank you for joining us, son, bro. I'm glad I posted that on Discord. I didn't think anybody would actually show up. I just thought I would post it just with the off chance that somebody would. But I got 2 people to show up, so that's great. Plus the other viewers who are watching. Yeah, I don't see a lot of people stream this game, so, which is kind of, oh, thank you for following me. I appreciate it. Yeah. Obviously, big fan of this board game. I fell in love with this board game before I read the books, before I even watched the show. I think the show was like on season 2 or whatever when I first played this board game. And I was like, well, this game is really cool. And that's when I start watching the show, and that's when I started reading the books. So yeah, I was like in the beta for this when it's for this digital edition. It's kind of sad how it's not as popular as I want it to be. I was just looking at the lobbies before I started playing against the AI right now, and it's just like it was a couple of games the second time I looked, but it just takes so long to start a game up, you know, and it's already really late, so I didn't want to sit around in the lobby for forever. Anyway, what I'm thinking right now are my little strategy here. Got the seas locked down. I'm just gonna support from East Summersea, keeping Shipbreaker Bay and West Summersea, and then, you know, probably gonna win like by round 5 with this. If I keep just keep this setup going. This is just a really strong Martell setup here, because like you protect Starfall and Storm's End. Nobody can really get to you. It's just a good little setup to have. I think there's nothing less to do but to go ahead and muster a siege engine. So that way I can take, potentially take Dragonstone, maybe, depending on what happens. Yeah, I don't know why Baratheon Box does that all the time. It doesn't seem to be the most. Doesn't seem to be the most wisest strategy. I heard about Swords and Ravens actually. Um, uh, when it first when I first heard about it, it was like I don't know, was it sometime last year? I tried to play, but like it was hard to start a game up. It was like nobody was really like I don't know, nobody wanted to play it, I guess, or maybe I was just having difficulties finding the game. Yeah, this game, I don't know. I think part of the reason why there's so many bugs and stuff is because maybe the pandemic has something to do with it. Um, but I don't know. Like a lot of the bugs that was in the beta, some of those bugs in the beta were still around when the game launched. And if you look at look at the version. It's not even. It's not even it's not even version 1 yet. It's still version 0.9, so that's questionable. I mean, no disrespect to the developers. I'm sure they're doing the best they can. They're still supporting the game too, so. Yeah, I hear you about the wildlings. That's my usual go-to strategy, but I thought maybe the AI would just bid 1 or whatever, so I tried to bid 2, but they bid 2 for some reason. Sometimes the AI would just bid 1 when it's 0, but apparently sometimes they bid 2. Normally I wouldn't have bid anything, but I always do it just in case it's the one that allows the winner to go up on the Phantom track. Because having this sword right now would be really cool. So I think I would be destroying. But I have to decide what I'm going to do here. So I think I can take Dragonstone. No, I can't. I can't take Dragonstone. Because I used my 4 already. I might could take High Garden though. Here's what I'm gonna do. Also, I want to get rid of that guy in the Bone Way. He's preventing me from doing stuff. At least he feels like he's preventing me from doing stuff. And he goes before me, so I can't muster and stuff around here. I just don't want to be. I hear you. I just don't want to be overly negative. Because I want them to keep supporting this game. You think I should go for Dragonstone? Yeah, I guess, yeah, Dragonstone would be easier because they potentially have more support in High Garden. When I glanced at it earlier, I thought this was a knight and a footman instead of two knights, but it's basically the same when it comes to strength. I think I want to Star Raid because I'm thinking they're gonna have a defense order probably. No, they're not gonna have a. Well, they might have a regular defense, not a star defense. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. The AI, I swear the AI is on hard. The AI is on hard. I don't know why Dragonstone is going for a march when they don't have their waters. And nor will they ever get their waters back if they don't actually march out of Blackleech. Or Blackwater, I mean. It's crazy. Literally crazy. I really want to get rid of this Footman in the Bone Way. Let's see what he does with that. If he uses that march first. Oh yeah, that Roderick the Reader bug is really bad, actually. I remember, I remember when I first discovered that. It was like when it was like when the league was still going, the Discord league, and we were just we think we had like an off week, and we were just playing around with it, just with when the expansion came out, and it was we were having fun, like we were all really digging it, and then like when we just all went out of sync. And we're like, what the hell? Like, we're like saying, like, we're mustering right now. Like, no, we're not. We're bidding. Like, no, we're mustering. Like, no, we're not. We're bidding. And it was just like, we had no idea what was going on. Like, we were all frustrated with each other because we're like, my screen says we're bidding. And then so we did the thing where you leave and come back or whatever. And then we came back and it's like, oh, now I'm saying we're bidding. Like, and people, it was crazy. Yeah, that Roderick the Reader bug was really bad. Really bad. All right. I think I need to do that to easily take Dragonstone, I guess. Let's see, that's 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 6. 7, 10. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I will win ties too. I'm gonna. So reporting bugs. There's like a form you can fill out. So if you go, I think there's a link on like the Steam forums in the community or whatever they call it, where it's the message board or whatever for this game. I think the Asmodee staff person who checks the forums, they posted a link to it. It goes to their customer support page. And there's a form, and you can like go into detail about what happened, and you can put like you can put oh, we were in this online game, this live game or whatever, and you can actually like upload like a file too. It has like some kind of like data file that keeps track of the games too. So there is like a legit form you can do to report stuff. I've used it a couple of times, but the link is like in the community somewhere on Steam. I mean, granted, I think they know all the bugs because they're looking at what people are saying. I don't know if they're looking at the Discord, but they're definitely looking at it on Steam. And everything that we talk about in Discord, people talk about on Steam too. So they should know everything. And it's not like the bugs. It also the bugs in this game isn't like they're like hard to find. Like the supply bug is really obvious. The Roderick the Reader bug is really obvious. It's not no special way to trigger it. It's just, it's just there, right? So. But you said there was only one guy working on this game? Does that include expansions? There's just one guy building the expansions as well? And of course I get patch face, but it's good. It's fine. I'm okay with being patch face, so it'll help me get my reset on my cards. He's gonna take the highest number because the AI does that. And that's fine. Did you see that, I don't know, when did I post that on Discord? I posted a couple of... Yeah, I think I posted a couple of months ago. It was shortly after... It wasn't too long after this last expansion was released. I glitched out my game, leaving and coming back from, like, we had the Logic the Reader glitch or whatever. So I left and came back a live game. And I kept leaving and coming back. And my game glitched out, and I actually saw, like, this weird debug page. Like, let me see if I could show it on the stream, actually. Let me see if I can show it on the stream. Let's see if I know how to do that. Yeah, the Feast of Crows stuff. Yeah, like my game glitched out so bad that it it showed me all that stuff. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's similar to the hound bug, but it showed like Feast of Crows stuff. Where did I put that picture? Alright, let's see if I can, wait, let me... Alright, let me see if I can show it, because it is kind of interesting. Alright, where's that picture? Yeah, so, like, I don't know if you can see it. It's probably, let me add another one, actually. It's probably too hard to see on the stream. I don't know. But, basically, Feast of Crows confirmed. I would zoom in. There it is. So yeah, it's yeah, like this is yeah, I found this when my game glitched out. Like it's crazy. So they're gonna do Feast of Crows, it looks like. Like it's not my favorite expansion. It's actually it's pretty. It's a pretty like it's interesting because it's kind of like it has shades of a worker placement game, I think, but it's still pretty fun. Yeah, I'm expecting to find a bug about about Dance with Dragons in that in the Feast of Crows expansion. And before you ask, I have no idea how I was able to find that. Like that was crazy. Like I just had the Roderick the Reader bug. I just kept leaving and entering over and over again, trying to just see what would happen, just to see if it would like ever resync or sync up properly. And I think everybody else probably left. And so I just tried to enter again, and then like I had to restart my game, and I entered again, and then it just showed me that screen. It was weird. I couldn't interact with anything besides what you saw. But yeah, totally. It's gonna if there's just one guy working on that, like so you produced that bug too, son, bro? Cool, cool. I'm glad somebody else got it, because like when I first posted it on Discord, I thought like people would be like, "Oh, that's fake" or whatever. So I'm glad somebody else was able to reproduce it, even though I have no idea how I did it. Because I've rejoined, and like I did that before in other times, but it didn't. It didn't. I was only able to get that like bug like once. Also, that wasn't. I never reported that bug either. I probably should have, but I actually didn't do it. And I think partly because like if they do release Feast of Crows, or when they do, if I do that bug again, will I see Mothers of Dragons? And so I kind of wanted to see if they left that one in, so we can kind of have so we know Mother of the Dragons is coming, because that's what it's really about. Like Mother of the Dragons is that's Game of Thrones at like it's a maximum Game of Thrones-ness, because that expansion is just so fun. What do you mean scammed? Like what happened? Oh, you mean Asmodee? I mean, they made mistakes, obviously, but I just like this game. I like the board game. I own the board game. I have all the expansions for the board game, even though I don't ever get to play it because it takes forever to play. But I want them to be successful, even though they've had all these problems, a whole bunch of problems. But I want them to keep working on it. So I don't want to be super negative on them. But yeah, but I understand your frustration. 100%. They made some mistakes. And that one guy working on this game needs a raise, and he needs some help, because people like us, we're still playing it, we're still talking about it, we still want to play it. And I think when it first came out, there was like a lot of the lobbies were a lot more active, but all the bugs and stuff just killed the player base before it started. But I haven't played with the new. additions to like the live games with the whole timer, like the turn timers. I haven't played it with that yet. So I hope that kind of corrected a lot of the issues people were having, or that I was having and everybody was having with this game. Because like the levers were definitely a problem. Like what? Because I haven't got a chance to play a live game since the update. But yeah, so what? How is the? So how is the timers, like? How does it work now? Because like, what is it like? You get like what 90? Like you get like, was it like 30 seconds to do a move, and then like is it like 60 seconds to place your orders or something, or 90 seconds to put your orders down? 180 seconds. That's what, like 3 minutes. I mean, you think that's too long though? You think it should be less? I kind of feel like it should be like 30 or 45 seconds to take your turn. I can kind of dig 3 minutes to take to place your orders. I mean, I can place my orders pretty fast, but I kind of understand like it could be lower. You think it should be more to take your turn? More than 90 seconds? Oh yeah, politics. That's a good point. That's a huge part of the game, especially with I was talking about this the other night when I was streaming. Mother of the Dragons with the whole, you can pay people off. You can do the whole, hey, if you attack this person, I'll give you some power tokens type of thing. Like, if they have this same like turn, like if only like 90 seconds, it's not going to leave much room for that kind of negotiation. So I can see how they need to fix that, or need to do something about it. They should definitely have it customizable. People should be able to say, like, hey, this is we have X amount of time or whatever. Wow. With all this chatting, I have not been playing my cards properly. With all this chatting, I was distracted enough that I was left with only my two best cards as my final two cards. I think I'm gonna use Doran because I've been kind of, yeah, I was I think I got a little bit distracted just by chatting, and I did get patch face. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about the spelling. I know what you mean. I think I don't need Ariana really because I'm kind of killing it. I'm kind of killing it right now. So I think I'm okay with that being my last card. Yeah, it's kind of good that I'm not playing a live game right now. Yeah, I can easily get 7 right now, so I'm gonna do that because it would be embarrassing to lose against the AI because I'm chatting too much. Let's kind of do a little bit of some mild strategizing here. So well, he's gonna help. Stark is gonna help Baratheon. Good point. I should have retreated to Storm's End. I wasn't thinking about that. I kind of was thinking about being able to muster as Sunspear next round. I wasn't thinking um, about that. But it is what it is. What I'm thinking though is that I'm going to Oh, dude, you're fine. I'm like it's good to talk to somebody who knows the game, and you're not like being bossy or annoying. You're just pointing legitimate stuff out. um, if I felt you were being bossy, I would say something, or being annoying. You're just like legitimately calling me out on my stuff, which is fair because like I totally could have did that, but the reason why I didn't though is because I was thinking about next round, and it's definitely going to be a next round because I don't think I can win actually because I'm doing the math in my head here, and wrong guy. I don't think I got it actually. Maybe I should have rated in Shipbreaker Bay. That's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to win next round. I won't be able to win this round, unfortunately. Maybe I can make him waste. I'll win next round. No, I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can win there or this round. But I can win next round. I just have to remember I have to raid the Narrow Sea. Because the AI will always help. I mean, as any player should. They should, No, it's fine. I'm gonna, it's all good. I'm not gonna, well, I didn't want to lose my ship here. You're right, Sembra. I should have saved by a token. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Kingswood so that way King's Landing's in play now. So I can actually make a play for King's Landing or for the Reach. And I marched before Baratheon, so I don't have to worry about anything from him. I'm worried about no support. That would be bad for me. I'm hoping we'll get a muster. I'm hoping we get a muster this time, so I'm gonna go for the power token. Okay, this is gonna be kind of tight. This is gonna be a. I think I can still win, but it's gonna be difficult. Alright, any suggestions here? I'm thinking 0 for Iron Throne. Maybe, and then 1 for everything else. 0 for Iron Throne, 1 for Beetham, and 1 for Revan. Or I could go 0-0-1. All 3 on the throne, but I need to keep at least 1 token for Dragonstone. If I abandon Dragonstone, that would be bad. But you're obviously joking. Alright, man. It was good talking to you. Good night. Good night, bro. I didn't see your post until now. Yeah, but there's no... I only get 2 marches this time. There's no +1 marches. I'm gonna go 0 on Iron Throne. I feel pretty good about 0-0-1. Actually, no, 0-0-2. That's what I'm gonna do. I feel really good about that. But yeah, but I'll catch you around Friek, if that's how you pronounce your name. Oh wait, you're not saying goodbye. Unless you said, okay, I misread that. I apologize. Unless you were saying you're gonna have to say good night, but you're saying you're gonna have to have a game night. Yes, a game night sounds awesome. Now I kind of want to go 1. I think, okay, cool. Sorry, bro. I'm over here thinking about this and glancing over at the chat, so I apologize. I'm glad you're staying until the stream is over, because I need you. Even though I often ignore your advice by accident. But it's good to hear what alternative strategies I could take. Your counsel is definitely appreciated. But if you were getting sleepy, the stream won't be lasting for too much longer because I am exhausted. I had a long week at work. Yeah. Definitely doing 1 here. I don't think I even need to star. Especially since there's you're not, I can tell you're not a terrible gamer. Yeah, you are definitely not terrible. you know, you obviously know this game very well. But I'm just a horrible listener, you know. So that's the real truth. All right, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking -1 there. I kind of want to march from here, but I don't think I will be able to because of literally. I think we're. This is why we won't be able to. If we can't win this time, this round, is because of this. Is because of Reigns of Autumn. Yeah, it's totally like a small council. You guys can fight over who's the hand. Yeah, but my concern is that maybe they'll. I mean, I marched last, and maybe King's Landing will take Kingswood. I guess I could try to support. Maybe I can try that. Maybe that'll work. I think I messed up last round by using that power token in Storm's End. Well, let's see what the bots are doing. I mean, Stark is looking pretty decent. Lannister's looking pretty decent. Ben, Greyjoy has a large, like, Greyjoy has a lot of power right there. I don't know. I think if this was, like, if these were real players, obviously, I think I would be a little bit concerned about Lannister. But Greyjoy does go first. How are they doing on their cards? They're doing good on their cards. Yeah, I think everybody's kind of. It's weird, even though I have like this huge landmass and all these seas. Everybody's looking really strong. Nobody's looking super weak right now. I think we can win. I think we can win. It just depends on what the AI does, of course. And they make terrible decisions. Whenever they make terrible decisions, it helps us a lot. So Baratheon really wanted to. Okay, so he's gonna raid my support here, but it doesn't matter because he's not attacking with his huge army here. I guess he could attack with that -1 march, but he doesn't have any cards. So he'll have, if he doesn't get attacked, well, he's not gonna get attacked by Greyjoy. Oh yeah, that's a win. I think we won, guys. I think that's a victory right there. That's a victory, guys. We are looking pretty good because, I mean, I am kind of worried about Stark though. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take Reach first march with with this knight here. Think I could do that? Oh, he wins ties though. Fuck, he wins ties. I should have bid one on, or I should have bid more on the sword. I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll march out of there. Yeah, maybe he'll leave the reach. If he leaves the reach, then that's game. Or at least leaves. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I need him to either use his 4 or move his knight. This time I am going to rate that. I need to march out of Dragonstone last because I'm afraid if I go for Crack Crawl Point my first march, I'm afraid that Stark will just take it right after me. There's like fireworks going on outside my place for some reason. Oh shit, Waves! I didn't know you were still with us. Alright, man, I'll catch you later, Waves. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'm sorry if I didn't do a good job explaining what was happening in this game. But I hope you it piqued your interest. Maybe you'll play some other time. I think with that move though, like they just left Crack Call Point open. I think that might why would the AI do that? Oh, this is the dilemma moment. Because I can't beat. Alright, I'll chance it. It doesn't really matter if I lose it. It's not the big deal. I can still win next round. But I'll chance it with the reach. Sure, why not? Yeah, it'll be 6 versus 6, but he wins ties. Yeah. The AI is so dumb. Why is the AI this dumb? Did he not know he can win ties? Did he not care that I am now at 6 castles? The AI is too dumb. It's too dumb. It's too dumb. Last game, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, though. I appreciate the company. That'll be 5, 6 with the Brilliant Steel Blade, 3. Yeah, I have to do both. But I do have 1 power token. So I should be fine. And that's game. This AI. Yeah, the AI is definitely some kingmakers. Like, for real. Definitely some kingmakers. Look at this. They're using their worst cards and stuff. I know it doesn't matter, but still. It's just crazy. But it was fun. Thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with me. But it is getting late. Oh, I'm gonna try to get on earlier tomorrow and try to play like a real game with real people, if possible. So maybe we could play tomorrow if you guys are available. I'll keep an eye on Discord and see what people are talking about. But I have a baby, so, and like, you know, weekends are kind of like mama's off. Mama's relaxes on the weekends, and I have to take over. So maybe I won't have that much time, but we'll see. It depends on that little guy. So we'll see. But yeah, it would be fun to play like a live one, and for me to test out this stupid term timers or whatever. So I haven't got a chance to test that out yet. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll try to get on tomorrow too. But yeah, dude, if you want to post that video on YouTube of tutorials, I would definitely like to learn some of your strats for each house. For sure, son, bro. Thanks, man. I'll definitely try to have a good sleep. What time is it in Australia right now? Just curious. Wow, dude. Right in the middle of the day. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's I'm on the West Coast in America. I'm in Washington, and so it's like 11:20. So it's not that late. It's like 11:20. I mean, last night I was up to like 1 my time, like 1 a.m. It's just tonight though, I'm so tired because like I had to wake up really early this morning, so I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to pull another late night one. Right. Yeah. That adds up because like it's summer here and it's like sunny until like what? Like it doesn't get dark until like 8:30 or 9 p.m. here right now in Washington. It's all summer and like it's gonna be like a heat wave. I don't know if my fan is coming on the mic or whatever. I don't know if you can hear the fan, but I had the fan blowing on me this whole time because like it's hot as all hell out here right now, and it's gonna be hot, really hot this weekend. That's another reason why I'm playing a lot of Game of Thrones, because running my PlayStation, my game room gets way too hot with my PlayStation running. So I'm glad my fan's not coming up on the mic because, like, without the fan, I wouldn't be able to play because it's too hot. I only have AC in like the living room, so I'm dropping popcorn everywhere. But anyway, guys, it was fun. I'll catch you guys on the Discord. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and checking out the stream. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go to bed. Have fun in Australia. Yeah. Good night, guys. Or good afternoon, son, bro. And good night, freak. I cannot pronounce your name, dude. Freak. I don't know. Is it freak? I don't know, man. I apologize for not pronouncing. Did you make up that username, or did you get it from something, or is it like an abbreviation or something? Like, I don't know. Well, anyway, good night, guys.